For this exercise, you're going to need a couple of yoga blocks, or maybe even more than that, depending on how much range of motion you have. We're gonna work on expanding neck extension, range of motion, and building some resilience in these tissues in their lengthened position, and building some strength of the neck extensors in their shortened position, which is just gonna help you have a healthier, happier neck overall. This is a pretty progressed exercise. This is not somewhere we start, so please do not push into a high intensity. You're better off starting really low intensity, a low level stretch on a scale of 1 to 10, then progressing over several weeks and months and beyond. It can take a long time to build the strength and the tolerance and the tissue resilience needed. So for this exercise, we're gonna go on your stomach, and you're actually going to use the blocks to put yourself in a neck extension stretch. So if you don't have a lot of range of motion, this might already feel like a little bit of a stretch for you. The stretch sensation we're looking to seek is right here. This is what we should be feeling under the jaw and into the chest. If you don't feel it there, you might need to go up a little bit higher. You're gonna place your chin on the blocks, and now we are in a good position. Now from here, if you don't feel a lot of stretching yet under your neck, you can essentially think about dropping your chest down, and from there, you should feel like you can increase the sense of stretch. The other thing you can do is reach your chin a little bit further forwards and then drop your neck down as well. But what we are trying to not do is feel pinching or too much compression in the back of the neck. Once you have found your stretching position, you are then going to stay in that position for the prescribed amount of time. If you don't need to stretch and you are just working on your end range strength, then we are gonna skip the stretch. If you are stretching, we're gonna work up to a 2-minute stretch. We should not be feeling too much compression in that back of the neck. Remember, you might have to kind of elongate your neck, actively pull those shoulder blades down to avoid compression there. Now, the PAILs contraction after the stretch, or if you aren't doing the stretch to start, is going to be first thinking about driving your chin down. So we're thinking about actively rounding our neck into flexion, into the yoga blocks, and you're gonna ramp that contraction up from a little bit into quite a bit, or what you can tolerate intensity-wise over 10 to 15 seconds. Then we're gonna hold at that prescribed intensity for 10 to 15 seconds, and then relax and sink into the stretch. That is going to be your PAILs contraction. Your rails contraction is now trying to increase the stretch sensation here by actively using these muscles here. What that's gonna look like is lifting and reaching your chin up and forward. So we're not just trying to get our heads back. It's more of a scooping sensation or scooping idea, or like an arch, so that you are thinking about opening up and decompressing here to really find that stretch. Once you have found those muscles and you kind of get the hang of that movement, you're gonna ramp the intensity or the contraction up of those muscles all the way at the base of your neck into your shoulder blades. You're gonna ramp that up to the desired intensity, hold, and you might feel cramping. It's okay to push through that a little bit, just not too much. Then ramp down after the 10 to 15 second hold. And that is gonna be one round of your extension PAILs rails. Then you can come out of that and rest. And if you have another set, you can do those, or you can stay in that, do another set if that is what's prescribed, but that is going to be quite a bit of intensity. So again, proceed with caution. You can always increase the intensity later. It is hard to back off once you've done too much. So be really patient, start really slow. And if this is a hard position for you to get the hang of, this just might not be the best position for you to be able to do these, and it just might not be the exercise for you.